Hi, welcome to Outlier Daily Report. My name is Mahesh and I am co-founder and CEO of Outlier. I'm very excited because we have just pushed our latest update and it's already getting a lot of positive feedback from our members. So I'm really excited to showcase that today. But before I start, a quick introduction about Outlier. We have built a platform that monitors how investors react to changing market conditions, whether it's news, price movement, economy, and we showcase this data of irrational fear or greed that investor showcase and by how much. We use that data to make better decisions in stock market. We use that data to find opportunities in the stock market, build strategies, etc. So we do a lot of things using our platform. And every day I talk about, what I'm seeing in the market, what I am looking at within the Outlier dashboard. So I'm going to change. Like I usually, what I do is I pull the news. I pull the news and look at the things, but I'm not going to do that today because what I'm going to do it is we have added the news within our dashboard, so I don't need to actually go out and look for relevant news. I mean, yes, I can look at the broader news, how the world is, how the market is, but today I'm just going to showcase a little bit about what I see within our dashboard. Okay, so let's get started. So I just opened our dashboard, and what you are seeing is I have pulled S&P 500. It's SPY ETF, and it's same data, similar data that you are used to. So we have our overlays, uptrend, downtrend. We have our heat map, which you're familiar with. We have our oscillator, the market breadth. Now you can see in the same view that's out there. You have your uptrend, downtrend chart for the market breadth right here, so you can see it. We have added news. So let's get started. So what I'm looking into SPY right now, when I look at it, let's start with news. So I can pull right here, and I'm seeing a lot of positive news. The inflation came out today. It's kind of in line with the expectation. So I don't think there's a major change with Fed's plan. So that's out of the way. Overall, I'm seeing positive news for the SPY. And right now, if you see that SPY S&P 500 is in uptrend, it's in uptrend, which you can see as this green overlay is activated. We have we had a buy signal that came few days ago on SPY. So let's see. So the buy signal came on November 8th. Today is 13th. So almost 4, 5, 6 days ago. So buy signal came. It's an uptrend. It's still showing a strong upward trend. The only thing that is worrying me, but it's not. I'm not like a super worried about it. Is this market breadth chart? Because as I see that the uptrend and downtrend data is kind of showing a little, there may be a little pullback that's happening today or in next day or so, but I don't think it's going to be crazy because the way I see it right now, because of the election results, market is in this big uptrend. Pretty much all the sectors, most of the sectors, I would say, not all of the sectors, are in that upward momentum. But I'll be a bit careful right now because I'm seeing that market breadth is reaching this 75% here. And today I saw more number of stocks in in downtrend within S&P 500. So that is making me think that there may be a smaller pullback, but I'm not worried about it right now because it is right now. The overall trend is kind of it's moving upward, so which is a good news. Lot of opportunities today. When I opened our watch list, we have a daily bull and bear list. We have total 42 new buys today and around 13 sells. And again, sell doesn't mean that it's the way it works. It is we have this fear and greed score. When we see the greed building a lot and the price trajectory is moving downward, you may see a sell signal that kind of tells you to be careful. If you are invested heavily, may be able to trim down your positions, take some profits, or stay out of the market in those situations. So that's kind of like how I see these cells. When I open the buy, let me open this thing. So we have a lot of opportunities today. Again, we have in energy sector CNX, which had a lot of volume, around 2.5 million in volume. You have CMG, which has almost 9.9 million in volume. Uh, I'm not gonna even touch ASML because it's in this red overlay right now. Anything, if I'm going long, I'll prefer to have this green overlay turned on. That's where I'll start my journey if I'm trying to find some opportunities. So I'll click on CMG, and I have opened CMG, and we have a buy signal that came today. The good news is it's an uptrend, which is a good news. Discretionary sector, as I see, and again, there may be a smaller pullback that may happen, but overall, I would say that it's a good opportunity. If I look at the news, let's look at the news. Okay, so class action filed against Chipotle, Mexican Grill. Okay, so this is not something that I would like to see in the news. That kind of makes me like I see all these neutral because sometimes this sentiment in the news makes me worry. And if a stock is about to run, having these kind of news kind of holds it back. So I'll probably pass on to CMG just because of that. So let's close this one. CNX. So CNX, same story. The green overlay is turned on, right? That's good. We have a buy signal, right? Oscillator came down and it's just started turning upward, means the price trajectory is showing that it is gonna move in the upward direction. When I look at market breadth for energy, yes, it's getting closer to 75%, but when I look into how many stocks are in uptrend and downtrend, I see that there are around 44 stocks in downtrend and around 57 stocks in uptrend. Uh, I'll be careful, but it's a good opportunity. Let's see what news says. Neutral, positive. So CNX Resources Q3 earnings surpass estimates, which is a good news. And as I was telling you about the energy sector, I see you may see a good tailwind behind energy sector by the end of this year. So this is a good opportunity that I'm seeing today. CNX. Let's look into the next one, and let me check the analyst rating. Let me see if there is any sector news that may be a cause of concern for this sector. So I see positive outlook for energy isn't good as people might expect under Trump. Okay. And again, this is probably going to happen from January onwards. Uh, Positive, positive. So overall, I would say that it's not bad. It's positive sector news. If I look at analyst rating, is there any new change that happened for CNX? So last upgrade that any analyst gave was around October 28th. So there was no change recently, and the target is somewhere around $34. Where is the price right now? It's above, like right now it's above that. So all in all, say I would say that CNX it's a definitely a good opportunity. Just be careful about this energy sector reaching this 75%. That makes me a little bit worried, because I'm always looking for to get into a stock when it is kind of turning around and moving up. Those are the ideal position, ideal timing for me to get long. But when it start reaching the top, it makes me a little bit worried. So if I have to play, I may be looking at the short term opportunity for CNX, get in, make profit, get out, and maybe look for more opportune time to get in near future. So CNX is done. I looked into another one today. Let's open another one. Cyber. Uh, it's closer to half a million. Let's look into this another one. COHR. Let's open this one. I have opened cyber already, so let's look into that. So cyber, a buy signal came today. The heat map is in negative. It's going in the right direction, which is a good thing. Technology sector, as you know, it was in that upward run after the election day, and it has been making crazy moves. But today I see more stocks in downtrend than uptrend, so that makes me a little bit worried. Um, let's see what's news is telling me. So this company has posted good earnings. That is a positive news. I see a lot of positive news in that. So overall, I would say it's a good one. Again, so what I'm showing you here, that how I usually look into the opportunities every morning before market opens. I look into, whether the stock is in uptrend, if I'm going long, how the heat map is moving. I need to make sure that heat map is going from, if it's in red, it's going from R50 towards R1, right? R50 being extreme red. If it's in the middle, I need to see if that it's moving in the positive direction. If it is in the green, like these green um, side, the heat map like G17, I won't get into it when it is kind of either stalled, like it's G17 and going down. That's a, I don't want to get long in that during that time frame. I want to get long when it's kind of going up. So that's kind of like how I look into it. Plus I look into the market breadth. I want to make sure that there's a tailwind behind us, right? The sector is not reaching that extreme point when it is due for a correction, right? Because remember, sometimes what happens when there's a correction that happens in overall sector, even a good stock, you may see some correction. So those are the times I avoid. Uh, but I see a lot of good opportunities right now in multiple stocks today. For this one, the news is also good, which is something to consider. The last stock that I opened was this COHR. So let's see, COHR. Let's start with the news there. Most of the news is positive for this company. The stock is in uptrend. The green overlay is active. The heat map is going up. The oscillator has started going up. The only cause of concern is this: it's reaching its the peak, but I think there's a room to run for this stock as well. So I would say it's a good one. COHR is another good one for a good trade right now. That's what I'm seeing. So that's all for today. And as you can see that there are a lot of new changes in the dashboard. I'm loving it. I spent hours yesterday night. I spent hours today just to go through multiple stocks, what data is telling me, and I'm finding it super beneficial. Right now, you have this new dashboard, you have your market breadth, you can still see, you have a screener that you can build your custom list, you have a watch list that you can find opportunities, or you can always select this watch list right here. You can select from here and you can open it up right from here. You don't need to go to the separate page. You have news and analyst ratings page. You can search for individual stocks. So lot of new things, a lot of new changes. uh, Let me know what you think, whether it's helpful, whether you're liking this new look and feel. If you have any other suggestions, because we are improving it further, and you may see a lot of new updates in coming weeks, months, that you will love. So thanks again for joining. Hey guys, hey Michael, hey, thanks for joining today. And again, if you have not bought your annual pass, I would suggest you do so. We have it for just 349 a year, which is like 97 cents a day. So if you have not purchased that, please do so. And I will see you all tomorrow. And feel free to reach out to me with any questions.